Alright, y'all, what's going on? We gonna be back. We're here back. I'll hop into some games today, you feel me? Last time we lost to Oregon. Close game. Shouldn't have been close, because I was getting whooped, but almost came back at the end. But we will continue the journey today.
Started. And the Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Oklahoma State Cowboys.
And this drive will start at the 25.
Why is he? All right. I gotta watch out for number 19. Number 19.
Looking to throw on first down. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Get your ass back.
They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit.
Man, you talk all week about setting the
good
tone.
Good 3 and out. Good 3 and out.
This crowd, don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Practicing some new plays, so we'll see how it goes. Stay still fresh, so we gotta get them down. I need more plays because I only run like a few plays.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Bro, I'm not trying to do that.
Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Brock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Nice.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that now, this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up into this one. He said, you know, nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today ready to wreck this game. He is having an outstanding day right now on defense.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
I love quarterbacks that have soft focus around them and hard focus.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Yeah.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. It will stand. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They've flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
They just keep firing. Got a man, it's Freeman. He'll go out of bounds, they'll mark him at the 16.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
What you got?
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. To the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Is that crazy?
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Bro, just stay in pulse.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 25. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called here. the defense, it's their first of the half. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
What button is that? Okay.
I
didn't know what button that was.
He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Okay.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th
think
down.
a question
you're in
mark
your own
wasn't
end.
leaving,
We're
man.
going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Pulls it in. It's Sherrod. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. Even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete downfield. Enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure.
Yeah, nigga.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Creates a little space. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Let's chill with the stadium post, please.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Can't do
Incomplete.
anything.
Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He might want another play.
Oh my gosh.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. A couple of extra tight ends on the field is 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Cowboys! And that one will give them the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points.
All right, it's all good.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Come on, bro. Can the stadium post just chill out a little bit?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Unloads it left. And he dropped it. Just didn't work the thing all the way in.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Oh. Please. Alright, that's good enough, I guess. Stupid shit.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit.
Hold on to the
been
ball,
able to
brah.
shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Just goes right through the wicket, brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise
Let's go. Let's lock that on defense. Get a stop. We need a stop.
Dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle. He's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Watch out for that corner.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
What was that?
Caught near the sideline, it's Fitzpatrick. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Using his legs to buy some time.
Good tackle.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on
what?
and the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fitzpatrick.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Second down coming up. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback.
Nice.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
Fires on the move. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? That's really what he's
I
had
can't
to
believe
be
he
all
didn't
game
just get
long.
that, bro.
He hasn't had a lot of yards because the
it's all good.
coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Come on, y'all. This is the one.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
This game.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack.
I don't know why I'm
down
calling a
he
timeout.
goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout
How is
of the
he so
half.
fast? Is that guy really that fast?
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Finds his man, it's Freeman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They'll try the run. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and
Gonna
it's
hope for
4th
a
down.
block.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the
That was horrible, bro.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Broncos will pick total weather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Black. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been one.
Bro. All right.
Off to take the touchback. Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield, and the defense comes out sending a message.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Still looking, on the move. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Snagged in the middle. It's Weber. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and force on the 4th down.
On his feet at the 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Fires to the big fella. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire plate.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
On the run, it's Campbell. The Scarlet Knights have a first down. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. First play of the period, first down here. Off-play action on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Weber. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Punts it out of the air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
you ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice...
Going downfield for the big play.
Oh my gosh. I was trying to throw it to the flat. That's crazy.
And that's
trying to throw it to the triangle, I think.
Go around. Like that receiver straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
A strike downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball,
throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's second and long. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch, it's Sherrod. Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Broncos!
and they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Black. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 30. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the
It's all
game,
good.
defenses
They gave me
are going to look
one.
at explosive
It's
plays.
even
Like,
now. It's even
we're
now.
taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Throws toward the end zone.
Yes.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll open the second half on the ground. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that.
Oh my
Picked off.
gosh.
That's not the start they hoped for. Touchdown, Rutgers. The defense gets it done with that
I can't
huge
believe that
interception
just
return.
happened, bro.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
Damn.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. They want to throw it. Knocked in the air and incomplete as that pressure denies the pass toward the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll get drive started from the 29. To the air, it's Madsen. Skips away from pressure. On the move, he fires. Got a wide open receiver. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He's got it on the right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the Broncos will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Spins away from the defender. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat.
Nice.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He'll field the punt. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about you.
He's going for the big play.
Oh my God.
That one falls incomplete, trying to get a
How
chunk
is
play on
his
that.
man defense is low?
And for defense, it's not always about sacks,
up.
but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Madsen. With the catch, it's Anderson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Gaines. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
On the run, it's Gaines. He
That's
bullies
good.
his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the 4th quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
Let's see.
Defense uses a timeout
quickly,
quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd and goal coming up. The quarterback sneaks it ahead. The sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Fuck.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weber. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Takes it as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
keep this drive alive. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
He wants a big play here late.
Damn.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Winning those individual 6-second battles
Finally.
every play, time after time after
That was a
time
good game,
after
too.
time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This nigga got 20 championships. Good. Like Green got 5. 18, 13. Oh no, that's streak. Oh no, I'm good. 20, 13, 11.
Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. To the ground with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air. It's Drones. Grab near the marker. It's Green. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. And some room to work. They finally get him stopped. And this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Hokey, 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 high, tech, tech, VPI. Got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built, just a tough group of individuals.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Shoots it to the left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
What do we do? What do we do?
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down.
No.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Looking left. Got him downfield. Oh, what a cut! He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Using his feet to buy time. All kinds of time before he fires right. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Finds a little space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Back to throw, it's drones. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside. And then he can do damage. It's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Catch?
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
You don't that catch, bro.
Looking for space. It's Stewart. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wants to throw. It's Drones. Caught over the middle. It's Green.
Oh, what kind of...
Into the open. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that first touchdown, the old Hokie Stones are trembling in this great stadium.
Yeah, and such great fans. And Lane Stadium early in the game has a reason to be rocking. They get on the scoreboard first. Everybody going bananas.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Boise State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with the back. Turning it on. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. And the Hokies racing to the line in a hurry up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Drones. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
All kinds of room to throw in there. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Perfect.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oh my gosh.
He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the coverage.
And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. The Hokies will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Madsen. He'll pull it down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got his man. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's how you have a short neck. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quick.
Oh, went the wrong way.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Touchdown Broncos! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hokies want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover.
That was beautiful.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Fires left. It's complete. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sherrod.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Drone. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Rushes on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
GG's, but
Gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Really nice
Wait, what
3rd
am I
down
doing?
sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Oh, shit, just went for it.
Good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play.
Yeah.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take a...
Yeah, that's GG's. These are all good games. Dos. play one more. Offensive risky.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Damn. Straight up passer over here.
The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give is to Taylor. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air, it's Simmons. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stribling. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Yeah, I think he's done. Oh, man.
Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Oh, what? You can hear that?
to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
South Carolina. South Carolina.
And the Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Oh, Nick Carver.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Pulls it in, it's Bennett. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Oh, get back.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old out in the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out.
Damn.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
Oh, yeah. Big boy for the... Yeah. Oh, he ran out of gas.
Keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing
He
game.
ran out of gas, bro.
That tells you a lot about their confidence.
Who would have had the highlight of his lifetime?
Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it.
gosh.
But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting
Cover that man,
different
Nick
players
Carver.
involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
guess they'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Double pass.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down? A scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
No, get back, get back.
He's not going to get there. Stop short.
He just got gobbled up.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys
hell no, bro. It's closer
on
than that,
islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Broncos will hustle to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Double pass.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Brown.
He actually got it. Oh my gosh.
Grab near the marker. It's Sellers. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he eluded the defense. And
I knew it was coming too.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
Let me get back
The
more.
extra point here would tie the game.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling out there.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Finds the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking for space. It's Sherrod. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone.
gosh!
Touchdown Broncos! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense
That was
breaks the
arrow.
tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now?
That was a
Going
beamer.
into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Caught near the sticks.
That's the
It's
cheapest
inside.
player I've ever seen, bro.
He's loose down the left side. Touchdown! Get it
What
done.
the heck is that,
And
bro?
once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
Gosh.
And I love it. Trust your
Ridiculous.
passing game. Trust your quarterback
Ridiculousness.
because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish your first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
You ain't even
So
working
here
for his
comes the
touchdown,
kickoff
bro.
after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
Like, how you making those throws, too?
And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
I think I pushed the wrong button.
Push down for the tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Man, I can't believe this dude just did that 2 times in a row.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Oh,
He got hit as he was trying to
oh my gosh.
on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Now improvising. The throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Anderson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it!
All right, let's stop
Touchdown,
this.
Broncos! They take the lead with the 6.
Stop this double pass, bro.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Brown. Pressure coming. Grab behind the line, it's Sellers. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it.
This is so annoying, God.
Touchdown.
Oh my gosh. How do you stop that?
Did not take long to get into the
the
now
most
and see
BS
if
play
this
I ever
gets
seen,
this
bro.
offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep getting drives together
We
like that,
awful, too.
that quickly, chewing
That's
up
what
that
we
much
want.
yardage. Defense is
Turn
going
the
to have to
normal
get
play.
something figured out.
Oh,
To
my.
the right, complete. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
What?
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and
the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight?
Touchdown, Boise State. They move on top here in the fourth.
Oh my goodness,
And
bro.
they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
And he makes the grab for the deuce.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Brown. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Looking to throw.
Yes.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work.
I already don't even remember what his normal offense is.
You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Find some fresh air. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, fourth and short.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he used that big, powerful stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Yes.
He'll try to do it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Throws for the tight end.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
What was in my way?
On that one. And in this
Oh, hell no.
situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Caught in the backfield, it's Sellers. Good.
I don't know how he's catching
Gets
that.
a huge
Man,
play on
he's
that one, but he
up.
goes out of bounds at the 37.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Good job, David.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
I know he's not calling
And you got to
timeout.
bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football,
he's
save
doing
as
that
many
RPO.
seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back
finna
and
get
win this
him.
game.
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
One more play. One more play.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on fourth and goal. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Lets it go to the end zone.
I was there. I was there. I was there. Oh, bro.
Or do they dare try to win it here?
Man, you did the hard part. Put a drive,
All right.
put points together, get
Comes down to
6
this.
now. What are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now? Go for the 2-point conversion? Kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock.
That's payback.
Stop short. The 2-point conversion, no good.
That's payback when my dude ran out of the end zone.
Guys, this is a story we see.
Oh, that
every
was a good
single year
game.
in college football.
Oh, really? That
Great
fool just ran that
teams
stupid
losing to unranked
cheese.
opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the
Shoot, that was a
flavor of
good
the
game,
season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you
Streak
start
is
to
alive.
build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now, let's look at these stats. This fool's yards per pass. That's some BS right there. That's it. We made it to the playoffs. Well, I think I'm finna do that for a different time. If you tuned in today, thank you for watching. I'll catch y'all's next one. Alright, y'all.